Hey guys, today we will be working on data encryption and by the end and exploring what it means and its uses. And by the end of the video, we will be making a data encryption algorithm together in Python. So first, just for some extra information, data encryption is the concept of taking sensitive data, such as your passwords or government documents or legal text, and transforming it or modifying it in such a way that hackers cannot read it. Data encryption is one of the most common cybersecurity tools. How does it work? Let's suppose if we have a given string. Now, it could also be other data types, such as a video or an integer, but a string is the most common. We will take our given string and we will transform it via an algorithm. And then, after the transformation, it will output this new string. That's how encryption works. Now, while there is also encryption, there is a sister of encryption called hashing. Both encryption and hashing are meant to simply take data and make it unrecognizable to the naked eye. However, encryption can be reversed. Think of it as a lock that has two keys. If I take text and encrypt it, it can later be reversed back to its original text. This is feasible for calls and data transfers, and basically for any sort of stuff you want to see again. Hashing cannot be reversed, and it's a one-way street. Think of it like a lock with one key. It's mainly feasible for unseen data, such as passwords. While you might think your password is something, on database it might be hashed so that no one can read it. Now, since you don't look at your password on your screen, you simply type it in, it's usable for normal users that are not coders. It's also used in Bitcoin, where every single Bitcoin block is protected with a hash. Okay, enough foreplay. Now we will begin our coding. So let's just make a brand new app. Let's make a brand new folder, Python folder, and we're using Python 3, by the way. But Python, you could reverse it so that Python 2 also works. And we will call this mask.py. You could call it anything you want, really. All right. Now I'm going to create a function called encrypt. All right, and it's going to have our given word. So prior to starting, let me just explain to you what we're going to do. We'll take a normal word like ABC, and what we're going to do is that we're going to take every letter and replace it with its numerical value. So A is the first letter, so that will be 1. 2 is the second letter, so that will be 2. C is the third letter, and that will be 3. Now, of course, this isn't the most secure system, but this is just meant to get your feet wet. Okay, first what we're going to do is make a small table, or we're going to make a simple hash map, or a hash table, that will have all the possible values. I will fill that up right over here. Alright, so this is how it should look like. So I haven't really copy-pasted any complex code. All I've simply done is made a simple dictionary, and the dictionary has a letter and a value. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is, so all of the data is going to be stored inside of our new word. Now, what we will do is we will loop through the word. So 4 letters in word. And what we're going to do is, also we need to take the letters and make them lowercase. It's possible that there might be some uppercase letters. And we start lower. Now, new word plus equal to location and of the letters. We will now return the new word. So let's try this out. So let's print out ABC. New word on indentation. Oh, sorry about that. Indentation mistake. Happens all the time. There we go. Wait, sorry. Print ABC, and we need to wrap our function around it. So what I'm doing is that I'm taking encrypt and I'm giving it the word ABC. So we should get 1, 2, 3. We also need to convert this to a string because it's possible that, because these are numbers, right? So we want to convert them to strings. There we go. We get 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, let's suppose if we're an actual professional company and we want to use a real hashing algorithm. Well, Python has a built-in hashing algorithm, and I will show this to you right now. So print hash ABC. As you can see, this is the hashed function, a hashed version that is a lot more complex than our algorithm. However, lots of companies also like to do is they like to encrypt their data with their encryption functions, and then what they will do is they will use the hash function once again. So let's just call this data, which is encrypt ABC. So this is currently just a value of 1, 2, 3, right? And now what we're going to do is we're going to print out hash data. This value will now be a lot more complex than the previous one. This way our data is a lot more secure and a lot more safe. Now let's transform this into a real functioning app. So what we'll do is, so in order to do so by functioning app I mean that we're just going to add user input. So word is equal to input and print encrypt word. Yeah, so now we can just give in our words like yes, and boom, we get a proper nice hash. We get our new hashed algorithm. Now, you might be wondering, is this an encryption or is this a hash? I would say that this is a hash. This is because for an example, let's suppose if a hacker stole this data and he knows that this is our algorithm. So he's going to look from left to right and see 2. Now, 2 could mean B. However, 2 could also mean Y. So this makes it like reversing this formula a lot more difficult. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Of course, this isn't the most complex algorithm, per se, but it's just an interesting take as to what is possible with cryptography and other concepts of math. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.